how many guitar pedals do I own versus how many guitar pedals do I actually use? Over the years, I've accumulated a lot of pedals. In some cases, these were impulse buys. In some cases, I was told by some YouTuber that I just had to have this. Some pedals I had to buy because I was playing in a post-rock band that demanded an obscure sound, and I haven't used that pedal since. I have a cabinet full of pedals of all kinds. Overdrive pedals, fuzz pedals, boost pedals, compressor pedals, delay pedals, modulation pedals, reverb pedals, equalizer pedals, wah pedals, expression pedals, octave pedals, tuner pedals, amp modeling pedals, drum machine pedals, more overdrive pedals, pedals that are broken, pedals I forgot that I owned, pedals that were given to me, those I tend to appreciate the most, and pedals I don't even like at all. And as a gigging musician playing in an original band, how many pedals do I actually use? The answer is very few. The only pedals that I consistently keep on my board are the tuner, the compressor, the overdrive, the boost, and the delay. That's 5 pedals, only 5. And one of those is a tuner. It barely counts. The tuner pedal is the only pedal that never gets switched out. It's the one pedal I use all the time. And honestly, most of these other pedals haven't been switched out in years. I mean, I recently bought this Boss DD200 because it replaced several other delay pedals that I was then able to get rid of. And so now it's just one delay pedal on the pedal board. And this thing is fantastic. If you're playing in a genre that requires a lot of pedals, then I understand why you carry that giant pedal board to gigs. But I don't like carrying gear. I'm just not a fan of lugging heavy equipment around. If you watch my YouTube channel much, you'll know I've talked a lot about big amps too. I don't like them either. If I can't lift it, I don't play it. Over the years, I've played in all kinds of bands. I've played in rock bands, I've played in folk bands, I've played in country bands, I played in cover bands, I played in wedding bands. Once I played in a post-rock band, and in that case, it did need more pedals for sure. But even then, honestly, it still was not that big of a pedal board. Most of the time, it's what you're playing. It's not about the pedals that you're hitting, And I still have a little room to add some extra color if I want, like a Phase 90 for some 70s country, or an old chorus pedal from the 80s. Or have 2 different types of overdrive for different color on different songs. Green is always nice. Or change the order to get a different effect when you hit that boost pedal. In my earliest years as a gigging musician, I didn't use any pedals. I just plugged straight into a Fender amp. And it was fine for the music we were playing. I've come a long way since then, definitely using pedals now. But it worked. And I've also improved a lot as a guitar player over the years, and I do sometimes wonder if that's because I spent more time practicing and less time researching pedals and other gear. So here's an interesting question. How much time do you spend practicing guitar, and how much time do you spend researching pedals and other gear online? If you're just starting out on your journey for your ultimate tone, and you want some quick advice on what types of pedals to buy, here's what I'd say you need. First, find a transparent overdrive like the good old Boss Blues Driver or the Keeley Superfat Mod. A lot of people on YouTube talk about transparent overdrive pedals, and honestly, I usually think that they're completely wrong. Maybe I'm the one who's wrong about this, but it seems to me that Klon-style pedals and Tube Screamer style pedals, they radically alter the EQ of your sound. And so if that's going to radically alter the EQ of your sound, how is that transparent? To me, the most transparent pedals are the Boss Blues Driver or its very similar pedal, the Keeley Superfat Mod. These are great pedals. I especially like these green ones quite a lot. But they do color your sound, so you want to make sure that you're using the right amp so that these go well together, right? Then you need a boost. Why? Because if you're playing lead guitar and you have guitar solos in the music, You'll need to be able to lift your volume in a quick and easy way without adding additional distortion to the signal. You could use another overdrive pedal, so you'd have two in that case, and that works for some genres, but mostly that means that your sound is going to be so overdriven that it won't be suitable for most popular genres. Third, you need a delay so you can add more depth to your sound when you need it, and it will enable you to play certain songs and genres that will require that sound from time to time. Those are the basics. Just 3 pedals would do it, really. I add a compressor pedal because I love that sound and because I play in some country bands, so you definitely need it for that. So those are the basics for most situations. Even just 3 pedals will cover you. Like a great overdrive pedal that's transparent, in my opinion, like the Super Fat Mod. A boost pedal, also from Keeley. This is an especially good one. Katana. And a simple delay pedal. Here's a really simple one. This one's tiny, but it's got a great sound. It's analog delay. And that's really all you would need. Everything else is just extra candy, or everything else is going to cover you for certain genres. So let me know what you think. If you're a gigging musician, do you have pedals on your board that you barely ever use? You might, and it kind of just makes you wonder, why did you buy that? Well, we did buy it because they are fun, and certainly I do that too. So hey, no judgment there. But it's something to think about, right? I do wonder how much time we spend thinking about pedals and gear versus how much time we spend practicing guitar, because I know which one will have a more positive impact in the long run, right? Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe, comment below, and you can find out more about me at www.bluemorris.com. Thanks.